There we go. What's going on, everybody? Helps when I turn the sound on. I didn't even look at you today. What's on your hat?
No. The hat on still. You guys get to see the beautiful baldness today.
Oh, yeah. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. I'll turn yours down.
Rookie move. I turned it up to watch a video today and never turned it right now.
That's funny. All right, what's up, everybody? We'll let some people get on here. Comment that you're here if you are here. Diana, Justin, I almost said Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
What's up?
Joseph, what's going on? We're in Michigan as well, buddy. Joe said happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dennis.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, buddy.
Did you see all the birthday wishes that you had on Pew Pew Nation the other day?
I did not. There was a bunch of them, huh?
It's stupid. It won't let me tag you in Pew Pew Nation's posts.
So anybody that wrote a comment on my post telling me happy birthday, I could not see it.
Really?
Yeah. I just knew what people were posting about.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would not let me, for some reason, tag you personally in a Pew Pew Nation post. I don't know why. It will only let me, only pulling up business pages. I don't freaking get it.
Guess I gotta open a business.
There you go. What's up, Bill? What's up, Cliff? Josh, what's going on? Ooh, look at that. Josh Krakowski's got a top fan badge now on Pew Pew Nation. Along with Justin Caverly. Good job. So what's up, everybody? Pew Pew Nation Live, episode 41. I didn't even have to look it up today because I actually remembered. Next week, though, I guarantee I'll be like, is it 46 or 44? 72?
86, hut.
Yeah, right?
Thanks, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, how's it going? So we're gonna talk Carrie today a little bit. Dog's trying to get in again. Freaking idiot. Why is this not updating? There we go. Now we can see stuff. I think my mouse is dying on me. So what happened? What's new? Happy New Year? Yeah. It's the first Pew Pew Nation of 2021, isn't it? I just realized that.
I just finished my third article.
Yeah?
Finally turned it in last night.
Did you?
It was only 4 weeks late.
It's alright. It happens. We got to get pictures of that thing now.
Oh, damn.
And that means he forgot it.
Yep. And I even told the wife, we were walking the house, I said, remind me to take the Rock River. So we walk in the house, she goes, babe, make sure you take the Rock River. Yep. I forgot it.
That's all good. We'll get it.
Maybe I can talk her into bringing it over.
There you go. So what's new? What do we you want to start with the elephant in the room? I don't want to get into that.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, I'm going to address it real fast. Everything going on in Washington, because I know everybody's going to try to ask questions about it. We're not even going to talk about it. We don't really talk about politics so much on this show, unless if they're directly firearms related, just because you guys see it all day long. So, obviously, we all saw what's going on in Washington. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Josh, if you want to know my insight, look at my Facebook.
Yeah. So yeah, you can look at my Facebook too, actually, and you'll know exactly where I'm coming from.
And we probably have two different sides.
In a way. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. The Constitution was written for a reason, so we'll see if the Constitution stays written for a reason.
I do want to talk about something because it was gun related that I saw in the news.
Okay.
So when the congressmen were standing behind the pillar, whatever they blocked the door with.
Yeah.
Okay, standing there with their guns drawn, fingers on the trigger, eye closed, obviously sighting somebody in. They were not in danger. They put themselves in danger by staying so close to that door. They should have backed away.
Yep.
You know, they could have accidentally pulled the trigger and killed somebody. And
well,
16.
Well, we
don't know who did it yet.
I don't know how it happened.
16 years old.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
She was 16?
Yep, and she actually died.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
I know she was shot in the neck, so. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but there's not enough information yet. I don't know what's going on exactly. We'll see what happens. That's all we can say. So, we're going to go.
Andy and I are still friends, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Ryan said, I want to know where all the ammo is.
So do I.
It's being manufactured and sold as fast as it can be manufactured. That's pretty much what all the ammo manufacturers have come out and said. So, I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. So, anyway, we're going to talk a lot about carry today. Actually, before we get into that, you like my new pen?
I do. Where'd you get that from? Freedom Cheese?
TrashPandaTactical.com.
Trash Panda.
Yeah. So, this is my new pen. What the fuck is the cat doing? He's like about to kill you from a... He's got a high vantage point here.
Yeah, he does.
The cat is standing on my other chair, just looking at Dennis like he's going to attack. So, you might see the cat attack in a minute. I don't know what's happening right now. Either way, Trash Panda Tactical. So this thing is sweet. I saw these online. I was like, I gotta have one. It's made out of recycled 308 cartridges. So 2 of them put together. Obviously, they put ink in there. Just twist open, use it like that. Things are pretty cool. So check them out, trashpandatactical.com. I'm pretty impressed with it. I like it. Bill said, finger off the trigger until destroy mode kicks in. Yes, sir.
But they were some pretty nice looking Glocks, though.
I particularly have so far liked the picture of the guy sitting at Pelosi's desk. Like,
the one with the horns on.
No,
and stuff?
not that guy. He was. I don't know if he was at the desk or not. He was up at the anvil, but no, there was a guy in her office, like sitting at her desk with his feet.
Oh yeah,
up on the
and
desk.
then the flag off. To
Yeah, that was pretty good though. I kind of like that. Either way, so we're going to talk about some concealed carry stuff today and some stuff that we've talked about before. I mean, we always have the same idea on this anyway. The attitudes in the firearms industry and how we self-destruct pretty much, and these people like to fight amongst ourselves. And what brought this on to me today, anyway, to come up with the idea of talking about this was a couple things. So we're going to talk about red dot sights, and we'll get to that in a second. But what really brought this on was a guy on Right to Bear Arms, and he might be watching right now, I don't know, posted earlier this morning about his high point. And he posted a picture of his high point. And the page is really, we've designed that page really to get rid of this bullshit macho attitude in the firearms world. But once in a while, these people still come out. The little trolls come through, and I find them, and I get rid of them, and throw them out of the group, and then we don't have any issues anymore. But I knew when the guy posted about his high point today that there was going to be there was going to be the trolls. Yep, there was going to be the trolls that came out and like, oh yeah, maybe you should save up, buy a real gun, blah blah blah. Like, this is the attitude that drives me freaking nuts. Like, nobody knows this guy. Nobody knows his story. I've had how many high points have we had through class?
At least a half a dozen or more.
At least. And we had a high point shooting next to a Kimber, and the Kimber had issues. The high point ran fine. I've still yet to have real issues with a high point class. I've shot high points. I'm not buying a high point. It's not what I'm going to buy. But if that is all somebody can afford, is a $100 gun from a pawn shop, and it happens to be a high point, then that's what they can afford to protect themselves and their family.
As long as it functions.
As long as it works, as long as it shoots. Who am I? Who's Dennis? Who is anybody on the internet to tell that person that they're wrong in buying that gun? It drives me nuts, and it happens all the time.
You'll never hear me tell somebody don't buy a gun because of this. I'll give you the pros and I'll give you the cons. That's all. I can give you the information. What you do with it, that's you.
Yep. And that attitude drives us nuts. I mean, I hear it all the time. I hear people laugh at people all the time that, oh, I got a high point. I got a Sky, the SCCY. Any of those kind of guns, and they're just like, oh, they're junk, they're junk, they're junk. And I know I've talked about it before. This fucking mouse. Apparently my mouse is dead because I just put a battery in it. It still doesn't work. So guess it's buying a new mouse tomorrow. We got to go old school and use the pad. And we've talked about it before. The Sky 380 pistol. I hit 100 yards second try in the middle of a windstorm, pretty much out in Idaho. So, I mean, like, you tell me that gun's junk. Well, if it runs, it runs. I mean, every manufacturer has issues with certain models here and there, whatever. There's always recalls. There's always all this stuff going on. The fact is that people get what they can get and what they can afford. If that's what that guy can afford and that's what he's comfortable with and he has no issues with it, then who's anybody to tell him otherwise? If it protects him, saves his life one day, it is what it is. So, I mean, my whole thing that I always tell people is, when they argue with me about like a 380 versus a 45 or whatever, a 380 doesn't have the stopping power. Well, stand there and let me shoot you.
Yep.
Nobody's taken me up on it yet. It's kind of crazy because they don't have any stopping power, but for some reason, nobody wants to get shot by one. It's really weird.
I got a bulletproof vest and I don't want to test it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole goal, is to not get shot. So I don't care if it's a 22. I don't care what it is. I have a friend whose uncle was killed with one single shot of 22. So that macho bullshit attitude in the firearms community in general is what honestly Pew Pew Nation is about getting rid of that. I've written articles that were not popular articles with people because they were about that kind of stuff. And the stereotypes in the firearms world and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. There's someone shooting a high point next to me when I took your class. Their grouping wasn't fantastic, but it did what it was meant to, and they passed the class. Exactly. And we've had a bunch of them. Like I said, we've had a lot of them. And it is what it is. I mean, defensive accuracy is defensive accuracy. If they can fire 6 shots and get them on target as fast as the guy next to him can fire 6 shots and get them on target, more power to them. They're good. I mean, the nice thing with a high point, I've always said, is if it fails, you've got a brick to throw because they weigh a lot. They're huge. Like, it's not going to be my first choice ever in a carry situation. I'm not going to say it is. But I also would never tell somebody not to buy one because they're just junk and this and that. If that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. And if it saves your life one day, awesome. Then it did its job. So, with that being said, the other thing that brought this on was red dots. So I just started getting into red dots on pistols just about a year ago. And I don't think you haven't shot a lot of red dot pistols.
Just that one there.
Okay. So red dots on pistols, it's a whole nother world. It really is. It's just like anything else. You have to train. You have to learn the system. Again, what drives me nuts is this macho, like, oh, I don't need a red dot. I got iron sights. If you can't hit a target with iron sights, you shouldn't be shooting. Blah, blah, blah.
Clear.
So, part of that is ridiculous. Like, yes, I agree. You should learn an iron sight system before you ever touch a red dot. You should learn how to use sights on a gun, no matter what, before you touch a red dot. That way you can pick up any gun that's out there and you're going to know how it operates. You're going to know how the sights work. You also hear the argument all the time that, like, oh, most your firefights, in a defensive situation happen, within 6 feet or whatever. And that's great. So you might not get the chance to ever look at your dot. But what a dot does is it gives you an advantage. You can call the person a pussy. You can call them, tell them that they don't know how to shoot because they're using a dot. Whatever you want. But the fact of the matter is, in a defensive situation, I want every advantage I can get. If that dot allows me to acquire my target from draw faster, I got an advantage. Even if it's a tenth of a second, that could be the difference between me firing first or getting shot first.
Absolutely.
So, I've showed you guys this gun before. This is my, I can't really call it a Glock. There's nothing Glock on this thing. It's a Glock 19, but it's not a Glock. It's full custom build from Continuous Precision that I actually built myself, Nomad frame. But this thing is one of the red dot pistols that I actually do carry, which is why I wanted to show you guys. So there's a million red dots out there. All of them have their pros and cons. Trijicon, they make some of the best ones on the market, but you pay some of the highest prices on the market. This is a $550 red dot. This is the Trijicon SRO. So the SRO, if you are getting into red dot shooting and you have access to get yourself an SRO, I'm telling you, grab an SRO, even if it's borrowing one, to learn how to red dot shoot. This thing is so natural to shoot. There's really very little training period. Like it becomes natural to you. The other thing that I always recommend with red dots is to have a backup set of irons. So if I were to turn this thing around, which I'm not going to because I would be pointing it at me and Dennis, you'd be able to see that you can actually co-witness the lower third of that red dot with my iron sights that are on this because they're taller sights from Continuous Precision. So if your red dot went down, because that's part of the argument that you hear a lot, it's technology. It runs on a battery. What if your battery dies when you need it the most? Well, that's a real issue. That could be a problem. That's why you have iron sights as a backup. There's myths out there all over the place, like, I was at the range and this guy kept having to adjust his red dot because it wasn't working right. So they don't hold zero. Very true. It's all bullshit. Like, yeah, you got to adjust it when you first start shooting it. Once you get it shot, or once you get it adjusted in, that thing ain't moving. It is not moving at all. You can actually see on mine what I do is, I don't know if it'll focus on it. This camera never focuses close, but it's supposed to. There you kind of see them. So you can see those little yellow marks on the screws on the top right here. Those yellow marks go from the screw onto the dot. That makes sure that screw never backs out. So if that line moves, I know the screw moved. I know I need to make sure it's tight. Little Loctite on those things. They never really move. Moe said explain co-witness. So co-witnessing is where I can actually see the dot and I can see my iron sights. So I'm witnessing both sight systems. A lot of times you can actually sight your red dot to your front sight and you can completely co-witness that red dot just above your front sight, and that almost pretty much acts as your rear sight at that point. So when you bring this thing up, like, I instantly see the dot. It's super fast. It gives you faster target acquisition, especially from draw. Like if I'm coming up and I'm right here, I can see that dot immediately, where your iron sights, you're going to search for a second and get that set up. Like, even if I'm not looking at this dot right now and I'm just trying to use those irons, I'm literally searching for the irons and then I find them. So it's faster. It gives you advantage. Hell yeah, advantages are good in a firefight. I mean,
absolutely.
Like, I'm taking everything I can possibly get. I don't care what anybody says. Call me whatever name you want. I'll go to the range and I'll shoot you with my red dot, and you have your iron sights. So it really doesn't bother me at all. And it's important to remember, like, don't let that kind of stuff bother you. You don't have to buy a $600 red dot to get into red dot shooting. I mean, SIG makes the Romeo Zero, which is a little polymer red dot. It's not going to hold up to, like, abuse, but if you're just learning how to shoot it, sure, it's fine. It's glass. It's got a red dot in it. if you're carrying it, I don't really recommend carrying something like that because they can break. Like the Trigicon RMR is the cat's ass. Like you can't get a stronger optic. That's what the military uses. That's what most law enforcement agencies are actually going to now. Is RDS guns with the RMR on it. The SRO was literally designed by Trigicon with the same technology as the RMR, but with a little bit bigger window and better glass so that it's easier for new shooters to start learning the system. Most competition guys are shooting SROs now. Even the SRO, though, I actually went to the guy's house, Richard. I don't know if he's on here or not, but it's a friend of mine, lives about an hour away from me, and he's actually the guy that designs the Trigicon RMRs and SROs. So I went to his house, and he was throwing these SROs when they first came out, chucking them on the ground, like on cement, as hard as he could. I was like about to throw up. I'm like, oh God, don't do it. Don't do it anymore. And he's like, no, it won't break. They don't break. We tested them. They don't break. RMR, you're going to literally run an RMR all the time. It's never going to break. So if you're getting into red dot shooting, don't let somebody talk you out of it. Because seriously, it's fantastic. And they look cool. The SRO looks cool. It's big. It's like a Minion eye. That's what they all, when they came out, that's what everybody had, the Minion eye on there. So, I mean, what you haven't shot a lot of red dots, but
no, that's the only one I shot right there.
What did you think?
I loved it. Like you said, it gives you that tactical advantage of acquiring your target quicker.
No, it really doesn't. Like the SRO is a little bigger, the RMR is a little lower profile. It's not up there. I was going to grab it, but so obviously the lower profile red dot is going to be easier to carry, less snags, things like that. But if your holster's made for it and you've trained with it, carry a red dot all day long. I love them. I absolutely love red dots. They're fun to shoot. Look at the balance on that bad boy. Mm-hmm. With the slide back. Mm-hmm. So, but I wanted to talk about that stuff because it goes right hand in hand with the attitudes that are out there against everybody that carries. I mean, it's just like you get all these guys that are like they're the keyboard warriors or the they think that they're freaking Rambo and of the carry world, and they know everything there is to know because they got a $5,000 Nighthawk Customs 1911 that they carry or 2011 that they carry. So they want to knock everybody, and it drives me nuts. I cannot stand it. I literally can't stand it. It's like my biggest pet peeve. I cannot take it. Red dot pistols are awesome. So if you have a chance to get into them, I highly recommend checking it out. If you know me and you can come shoot with me, you're more than welcome to shoot it. I got a couple different red dot guns. This just happens to be the one I pulled out today. I watched the whole Mandalorian series, so the only thing I can say or that comes to my mind is this is the way.
I haven't watched it all.
It's actually really good. I doing two, well, not for me, but for one of the other guys with the magazine. He's getting 2 custom guns done, BCM rifles, full builds from Blowing Deadline, the same guys that did the P51. Mm-hmm. And Blowing Deadline, Michael over there is a huge Star Wars guy, and he's doing all kinds of Mandalorian stuff on his website right now. So that gave Dan, the guy from Athlon Outdoors, that gave him the thought to do some custom guns. So he got his hands on 2 stock BCM ARs, and they're gonna be freaking wicked, dude.
I got a Stormtrooper gun that we could
You do have a Stormtrooper gun. So one of the builds we were gonna do was a Stormtrooper, and I'm like, anybody can do a Stormtrooper. It's Stormtrooper white. You Cerakote it, battle wear it, like call it a Stormtrooper gun. I'm like, it's cool, but it's not unique. So we came up with. I'm not gonna give you guys the ideas, but You'll see the pictures, trust me. I'll show you the guns when I have them in hand, but they're freaking awesome.
So Bill asks, would you still have confidence in your iron sights if your red dot failed? Would it negatively affect your target acquisition?
Not at all. So
especially if you trained for it.
Yep. Oh, sorry, my throat is messed up today. So like I said, if your iron sights co-witness, and it's hard to find RDS backup sights, red dot system sights, are hard to find. Continuous Precision, right here in Milford, Michigan, they actually make the only ones that I've ever seen, because everybody else makes suppressor height. Suppressor height's too tall. Suppressor height is designed for just that. A suppressor hanging off the front of your gun, and you need to be able to see over a can that's sticking up this high. These things just... wonder if we'll be able to... now it's not a gun. So I can point it at us. Alright. Red dot is on. So I'm going to see... I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but you'll be able to see the sight picture, possibly, if I can get it right. So you can see the dot there, and then it's so hard. Maybe it's on the yellow. Yeah, there you go. Actually worked. So you can see the front. No, your hand worked better.
I can see the light.
Well, you can see the dot, but I'm trying to see the front post. Yeah, there you go. So there's the front sight on there. So you can see it just co-witnesses just over a little bit, and you got that dot in there. So, and the crazy thing is you see how hard it is to like line that up on a camera. If I come up with this thing just like this, you gotta find the angle though. It's so hard because I don't know
everything's backwards.
Yeah. But you can see how fast that dot shows up. But you can see that front sight and how it co-witnesses. So it's literally, if that dot's not there, you're just looking through a piece of glass. I mean, like right there where you can't see the dot, you can see, put your hand up again. You can see that front sight perfectly. So it's just like shooting a regular gun at that point. Really not a whole lot different, honestly, other than you're looking through glass. If that dot's not there, though, it's not messing you up at all. So one thing Continuous Precision does is they put these serrations on the... God, it just won't focus on that. On the back of the sights, so it takes down all your glare. So you're not going to get any kind of extra dots in there or extra glare like off of Dennis's head. You're not going to get any of that stuff. So it's kind of nice because then you're not looking at multiple dots. I like blacked out sights on anything I'm running red dot. I don't want fiber optic or anything like that because there's just too many dots in the window that you're trying to acquire at the same time. So just wondering the time it would take to get on target. So yeah, with the dot, you're gonna increase your target acquisition time. Decrease. Sorry, yes, you're right. Decrease your target acquisition time. You're going to be able to get on target faster. If that dot goes down, sure, you're going to have a little like, oh shit moment where you're like, oh yeah, I got iron sights. But again, train. You got to train for it. So I'll actually train with a red dot and turn it off quite often because that way it's simulating what I'm going to be looking at if that thing went down. So hopefully that answers some of those questions. But does anybody else have any questions about red dots before we go into a little bit more about carry? Today's all about carry today. And honestly, one of the reasons I wanted to talk a lot about carry was because of all this shit going on. So you're going to see a lot more of it. This isn't going away. I mean, nightfall in Washington, D.C. right now is going to be an absolute disaster. And, I mean, there's people outside the state capital, Michigan, I know for a fact right now. I'm sure other states as well. Whatever your thoughts are on it, people are pissed off. So that's going to turn into the other side of that, being pissed off, that those people are pissed off. And that they're delaying things and doing whatever. So it's important right now to carry your gun. carry some form of protection. It is so important right now. Like, I don't ever leave the house without a gun anyway, but just watch your backs right now. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get nasty really, really fast. All right.
So my mount finally came in.
Your what? Oh, the mount.
Mount finally came in.
Scott showed us. Oh, that's you got the back seat thing, right?
The one you could locks into your magwell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it work?
I don't know. It came in on my way here.
Scott showed me that gun magnet that you got. That you push forward. He got one too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He was showing me it yesterday. He was trying to figure out where to mount it, but looks pretty cool. I mean, it's just, I guess it's all about the mount on it. Where you mount the thing. Make sure it works right.
I think I'm going to put it in Amy's truck. The pistol one.
Yeah. All right, so you want to talk about the obstacles to carry?
Having a red dot, you're creating more obstacles about carrying. Like Andy said earlier about snagging on your clothes, body parts. Some of us have a little bit more of a rounder shape than others. So carrying a gun in your body type presents obstacles. I think we've talked about this briefly before. Dieting's not the answer. Just buy a different type of gun.
I thought you were pregnant all this time.
Oh, whatever.
He's going to be a soccer player.
Yeah. Play that foosball. But no, when picking out a gun, you need to make sure that you're able to draw the gun from a holster, whether it be on your waist, inside or outside the waist. Back carry, appendix carry. Appendix carrying, you got to be careful when you sit down; it doesn't poke you.
That's for sure. I can't appendix carry.
I can't either.
I can't do it. I'm not even that big, but like I don't know how people do it. I don't know how you sit down. I can do it all day long if I'm just walking around. I have no idea how you sit in a car.
I watched a video of a bigger guy appendix carrying, and every time he goes to sit down, he takes the gun and pulls it out so it goes up above his belly.
I just don't get it. Because, like, I'm a guy that I get in my truck, my gun stays in the same spot on my hip. I carry on my hip. Kind of back a little bit, actually. I guess you'd probably be like 4 o'clock area. 3:30. I don't know. But I don't know how I've tried to appendix carry because all my friends and stuff are like, you got to do it. It's the best thing ever. It's amazing. I just don't see how it happens. I don't understand it.
You don't want to see me appendix carry. Pull up my big old shirt, big old belly hanging out.
You don't even need a holster at that point, though,
That's
right?
true. My belly, my roll hold it in.
It's a whole new definition of belly band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't figure it out.
No, and it goes back to, what gun should I buy? I can't tell you what gun to buy. You're going to have to try it. See if you can, carry it on your waist or back. Ankle holster, you're not going to see me bend down and pick a gun out of an ankle holster. I'll topple over, I'll go forward and just keep going.
Yep.
I wrote an article about it once.
Yeah, you did. What we said is challenging for women too. We're not made the same. I love appendix carry, especially when you can wear a hoodie. Yeah, like I don't know. I just don't understand the sitting down. I guess maybe everybody just takes their gun out of their waistband when they get in the car. I'm not into that. I like the gun on me. I don't know.
I don't like the fact that I'm bent over. The gun is pointing at me.
Yeah.
Instead of when it's on my waist, it's still pointing off my body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you ever somehow got something in that trigger guard, appendix carry, you're shooting yourself. Maybe you're lucky and it just grazes your leg.
Yeah.
Or you lose some other parts if you're a guy. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if it's on your hip, it's always pointing down. Barrel's always going down. You might burn your leg, if that thing ever went off somehow. But guns don't just go off by themselves. Like I said, if something's in the trigger guard. But there's lots of obstacles. Like we've pissed people off in class before somehow because we've told women that if women that are watching, sorry, but women wear clothes that are tighter than men, You're going to have to buy clothes that are baggier. You're going to have to buy clothes that are a size or two up. Like, I have a size 34 waist. I wear 36 pants all the time. Moe actually bought me jeans for Christmas because I needed some new jeans. And she bought 34s. And I'm like,
skinny jeans?
I'm like, these don't really do much for me here. So she got to return them because I could wear them, but I can't carry. And I carry every day. So in my waistband, I carry every day. So it's like I gotta buy stuff bigger. I gotta have shirts that are longer. That's actually, I had a meeting with Freedom Fatigues today. There's some new Pew Pew Nation shirts coming out. I'll show you the design in a second here. I can't show you guys yet until they're printed. But the new shirts, they're all American made, 100% American made. So it's hard to find American made apparel. We found a new company, and their shirts are freaking amazing. They're like 1.5 inches longer than the other shirts that we were getting.
Won't make it look like I have abs.
It might.
Nice.
I was gonna make a dentist shirt only that just has abs like in the shirt in the ink.
Awesome.
Give you like American flag abs and stuff.
There you go.
But yeah, they're longer. The material almost feels like an Under Armour style material, like that real soft, nice material.
Wicking material.
Yeah, kind of like that. So, they're pretty sweet. So I'm pretty excited about those new shirts coming out. But what else with obstacles to carry? What other things can get in the way? I'm trying to think. What did we miss?
Your vehicle choice.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I could definitely put a damper on things.
You know, trying to get, me, I got a big truck. I have to climb up into my truck. But for me to have a vehicle where I got to get down into, it gets difficult with the gun on the side trying to, squat down basically.
Yep. And then the other thing is the gun size. I mean, your size of your firearm. A Glock 19 is a decent sized gun. It's a whole lot smaller than a Glock 43 or whatever. I carry a SIG 938 normally all summer long, spring, fall. Once it comes to winter, I'm always wearing long shirts, hoodies and stuff like that, jackets. I carry my FN 509 or the Glock. You got to make sure that you have the right size gun for your situation. If you're concealed carrying, it's got to be concealed. So you got to remember it has to stay concealed. It can be a challenge, and it sucks because you're probably going to have to buy a multiple guns, multiple holsters. That's just what happens.
And some of those may have to be inside the waist, outside the waist.
Yeah, different styles. Dennis is wearing a bra holster right now.
Sorry, I can't show it.
It works amazing, though.
No, seriously. I mean, for you ladies out there, they make yoga pants with holsters on the inside of them.
Yeah. Kind of jealous, actually.
Yeah.
Might get some. Moe said belly bands are a great option. Belly bands are a great option for men or women. Honestly, belly bands are pretty cool. Especially if you're, if you're dressing up, stuff like that, where it's harder to, have a holster on your side or even appendix carry or whatever. Belly bands are a great option. That's where I have a boot holster or an ankle holster that I strap to my boots. Like when I dress up and stuff, I usually wear cowboy boots. I wear cowboy boots a lot. So in the cowboy boot, I can put like my little Ruger LCP, little teeny tiny gun. It's a great gun for close quarters for that kind of carry. I call it my suit gun because it'll fit in my suit pocket. It'll fit anywhere. They're terrible to shoot at the range. So, ladies, if you're trying to find a small, little, cute gun, it's not going to be fun to shoot for you at the range. Trust me. Anne Marie said, being 62, I rarely wear jeans, let alone a belt.
So, yes, that falls under the clothing. You have to make clothing changes.
Yep.
I know a lot of people that don't wear a belt. My dad's one of them. But when he carries, he's got to put a belt on.
Yep. I always wear a belt because of that reason, honestly. I always have a good leather belt on.
I wear one because I don't have an ass, so my pants fall down.
And nobody wants to see that. So yeah, I mean it's there's a lot of change that goes on. There's lots of obstacles when you get into carrying that you got to really pay attention to, and you really gotta figure out beforehand. It's not something that you can just be like, oh, I'm going down to this bad area today. I got to bring my gun. Oh shit, I don't have a holster that I can wear with those pants that I'm wearing, or whatever. I mean, it's a lifestyle change to carry. And it's important to understand that and to have multiple options to go with that lifestyle. So, and like I said, back to the original theme, don't let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong. Because if you're carrying a gun safely and you can access it, you can shoot it, whatever gun it is, you're doing it right. Because you've taken a step to protect yourself and your loved ones around you. Can't wait to see them printed.
T-shirts.
Oh, yeah. New shirts. Dude, they're so sweet. I'm going to show you right now.
I'm going to say something, but it's probably going to shoot us in the ass.
What's that?
Facebook hasn't screwed up once today.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You just ruined it all. You ruined it. Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
That's sweet. Came out good.
I got the old one on right now.
Do you? Yeah, it's replacing the old one. So, there was too many companies that copied it. I had there was 5 companies out there. Even Grunt Style now is making one just like that. I'm like, fuck you guys. I gotta have something unique. So, we redesigned it. I can't show you guys yet because it's not printed. The order is going in this week. So, we finalized it. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to show you guys these new ones. I actually ordered a double order because I know they're gonna sell well. People are gonna go crazy for them.
Hey Chris, are you still on?
Well, we said if y'all wear leggings, get CC concealed carry leggings from Undertech Undercover. Yeah, Undertech Undercover makes some good stuff. They're not cheap, but you're buying leggings and a holster pretty much at the same time. So, belly bands. There's a Detroit company that has some good belly bands. What the hell's the name of the company? I'm drawing a freaking blank now. Bravo Belt. That's what it's called. Bravo Belt. Well, we said biggest pet peeve. Okay.
She must be talking about you.
She must be. Yes, Moe has concealed carry leggings. Undertech Undercover. Pretty sweet. Yeah, check out Bravo Belt too, Anne-Marie. They're super cheap. They're only like $25. They're on Amazon, actually. It's a Detroit company, though. But it does work really well, too. So, do you guys have any questions about any of this? Do we have anything else about obstacles to carry at all that you can think of?
No.
I can't think of anything else either.
No questions?
No questions. Well, I guess
They just want the free stuff.
I guess we'll be done for the day. There's no questions. There's no way we covered everything that well. We're not doing that one today. This one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Too much otherwise.
God, such a sweet
Still trying to find someone to make me something to wear under a dress. That's Bravo Belt, Anne-Marie. Bravo Belt you could wear. Actually, Ryan from Freedom Fatigues, she is a real estate agent and on the side, and when she shows houses, that's what she wears. It's a belly band under her dress and stuff.
Ryan's got a side hustle, huh?
Hey, you didn't know she was a real estate
agent?
agent?
I did not know she was a real estate agent.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get her info so I can start passing it around.
There you go.
Do some networking.
Yep. That's what it's about. So.
All right, you guys ready for giveaways?
I don't even think we should give anything away. Nobody's commenting on anything.
I'll tell you what, I really want this one for myself.
You could use it. Cut the glare down today.
Yeah. I'm going to have to to order me one of those.
Justin said, with concealed carry, do you carry an extra mag or just the pistol? Good question.
Absolutely. Carrying a mag on the opposite side and put it in the pouch so that when you pull it out, camera can't see
Yes.
it. When you pull it out, all you're doing is going like this so the bullets are facing forward and just slap it in.
Yep.
Instead of having to pull it up, turn it around. Always carry it on the opposite side.
Yeah, I personally hate holsters that have a mag pouch built into them. Unless, I guess, if you're appendix carrying, it's not that big of a deal because you're right here. No matter what, you're right in front. But if you have a holster, let's say I'm carrying on my side here. We'll keep the gun up here for show or demonstration purposes, and the holster has a mag pouch here too. I need to change my magazine. I pull that one out. And now I got to try to reach over all awkwardly and try to get another mag to put in. It's just weird. So I always carry magazines, like Dennis said, an extra pouch on the opposite side. Bullets facing backwards. Always facing backwards. And like he said with that, if this magazine had rounds in it, it's empty right now, I want to be able to pull it out of my pants and literally come straight forward. So... gun's right here, ready to be reloaded, and magazine's going straight in. So, if that makes sense. The other thing that we didn't mention, too, is, I always like to try to carry, if I can, a backup gun. I'm a big fan of one gun is none, two guns is one. So, if you can carry a backup, have a backup. That's where, the LCP comes in. You can throw that thing in a pocket holster, on your ankle, whatever. And even if it's not the easiest place to be able to get that gun, that is a backup to your main gun. So
I just throw my shield directly into my pocket.
Yeah.
Or not my shield, my bodyguard.
The bodyguard, yeah. Any of that kind of stuff. So the other thing that we didn't bring up that I just realized was bag carry. So women with purses, men that carry briefcases, things like that, backpacks. Personally, if it is the only way that you can carry a gun, do it. Personally, I hate bag carry, especially for women. The first thing that somebody's trying to take from you is your purse. So if you got your gun in there, now they have a gun. That's why I hate it. It can be done. They make purses. They make all kinds of different things that are designed for concealed carry with hidden pouches in them and stuff like that. The other thing is, I've looked at my wife's purse. Have you ever looked at your wife's purse?
I don't like to, but yeah.
Can you find anything in there?
Nope.
It's a freaking mess.
It's always at the bottom.
Yeah, you guys just throw shit in your purse, and I'm not really sure how you're ever going to find a gun. You'd be like, oh, I must have lost that Glock 19 and forgot I had it. And then you'll clean your purse out a year later, and you'll find a Glock in there randomly. I don't understand it. Scott was with Crystal, and they had to get, she was like, get my wallet out of my purse. She had 3 freaking wallets in her purse. What the hell do you have 3 wallets for? And then she looked at him like he was an idiot because he couldn't find her wallet.
She looks at him like he's an idiot.
Well, yeah, so do I. But.
Love you, bud.
Where would you carry the extra bag if you carried one? I think we covered that, but it might be lagging right now. Extra mag, always on the opposite side if you can, unless if you're appendix carry. Then you can carry it right in front of yourself. I'm sure that's supposed to be never. Barely. I can barely find my wallet. Yeah, exactly. So try finding your gun in there too. Guilt of not being able to find anything on my purse.
Guilty as charged.
Yep. So I'm glad it's not just our wives, but and it's nothing against you guys. Just that's what it is. It's like the junk drawer in the kitchen. It just collects everything.
Got to see my father-in-law's junk drawer up at the cabin. You got to push stuff down in the drawer just so you can close it.
That's how mine is.
You watching today, Dad?
That's how mine is too. Everything ends up in that damn drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Drives me freaking nuts.
But on the other hand, he knows exactly where it's at.
See, I don't.
I need a double A battery. He's like, hold on, I got it.
He just pulls them out. Yep, here you go. They're on the left, 6 inches from the front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's funny. So that's our thoughts on carry. I don't know. What gun in 45 that is preferably smaller than the shield would you recommend for concealed carry? I'm wanting to pick up a new EDC with more stopping power than my Shield 9. So, there's a question that we get all the time. And honestly, the answer is very generic. It's whatever's going to work for you. What works for me or Dennis might not work for you. With that being said, I honestly have no freaking clue what gun would work for a small 45 because I don't carry 45s. I carry 9s.
Well, is it the ultra carry slow or small? I mean,
the Kimber.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still think it's bigger than.
I was going to say
though.
define small. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find like some of the Springfield XD stuff. They do make like the XDS in a 45, I believe. Mm-hmm. That's a decent size. It's tough to find a small 45 these days. Like everybody is making stuff in 9mm and 380. And personally, for me, that's plenty. I don't need anything else. I carry 9s. That's what I always carry. Yeah, the Kimber CDP. I don't know if do they make the CDP in a 45 though, because there's a couple that Kimber only make in small calibers. I don't think Colt even makes the Defender anymore, but if you can find one, it's small. But is the Colt Defender the one that doesn't have sights? Colt made a 45 small 1911 a while back that didn't have any sights.
Just using your name, natural point.
Yeah, nothing. It was like, what? This is weird. I don't want this. Yeah, the XDS is actually... I'm not a big XD fan with Springfield, but the XDS is actually pretty nice. They made it a good size. I'm trying to think. What else is in 45? Like,
I don't know.
Smith & Wesson doesn't... I don't think Smith & Wesson one does. I honestly don't know.
You know, we didn't talk about from last week. We went to the range after class.
Oh,
Saturday, yeah, your binary trigger.
The binary, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can talk about the binary. I don't have any. We didn't do video because they were.
I tell you, let's save it for next week.
Assholes. Yeah, we'll do a video. We'll go to range again. We'll do binary trigger video. All I'll say, and you might have a different opinion. It's freaking awesome.
Yes.
It was finicky at first, but I like it. So.
Got us in trouble.
Yeah. Citadel Commander. I mean, if you find a small 1911, you usually get them in 45. Red Lettuce said tons of Derringers in 45, or go with the Bond Arms Bold Pup. Yeah, all good options.
What up, Lettuce?
Yeah, all good options. I mean, just do some research. Like I said, try them out. Go to some shops, feel them, see what you like. If you like that XDS, it's probably a pretty good option for you because you're going to be able to find holsters for that thing and everything else. So, small 45s are tough though. So that was a good question actually. You stumped me for a second.
You guys ready for a giveaway? Give us some likes and loves.
Yep. We need some thumbs ups, some loves. Laugh at us. I don't care.
Suppressor on a CZ Scorpion.
That's what the one at Odin's. Is that where's that one at? Is there a picture of it? Is that the one that fits inside the handguard? That's the one that Cole has over at Odin's.
Okay.
It's freaking awesome. Dude, it's so cool. It looks, you would never know it's even suppressed hardly.
Come on, give us some likes and low. There come.
There we go. It's got a pretty good delay today. It was doing good until somebody said something.
Yep. Had to ruin it. Right, so, first giveaway is the new edition of Tactical Life, January, February, from Athlon Outdoors.
It's the Predator gun. I love that
This
thing.
gun is sweet. You can see it. There you go.
That thing is badass. What is that? Is it a
Chiappa?
Chiappa? That's what I thought. Who did that picture? I like it's a nice picture. It'll say on the inside where Mowie's name is. Should say cover photo. Utley. Sean Utley did the cover on that one. That looks good. I like it a lot. I love that he put the Predator in there in the thermal. Yeah, it's cool as hell. All right, am I picking numbers, or you want to pick numbers?
No, go ahead. You pick numbers.
All right, I'll pick numbers.
I'm used to doing everything.
All right.
So when I say start,
There you go. Yep, we're gonna switch roles today. So when you see Dennis say start,
guess numbers 1 to 100.
make sure you guys, if you're new, throw a period, exclamation point, something
Letter.
before or after the number that you guess. So if you're guessing 4, you do 4 exclamation or 4A or something like that, because that way Facebook doesn't think that you're spamming us, because trust me, it happens. So guess 1 through 100 for the new issue of Tactical Life magazine, from Athlon Outdoors. This thing, it's updating.
Yep. Got a winner. I was going to say, if this guy won, we'd have to give it to somebody else.
Actually, we have a different winner. One showed up on mine before that one.
Did it? Oh, wow.
And that was... I was like, I think I just saw it, and then a bunch came through. And... his is somewhere. Where the hell is it? Alright, stop guessing, because we do have a winner. We're just trying to figure out which one is the winner. See? It was after.
Yep, sure was.
Yep. Alright, so we got a winner. So stop guessing, everybody. Sorry, stop guessing. I beat you to it.
Did you?
Sorry, we were trying to make sure we both saw the number, and we wanted to make sure we had the right one first. So,
Yep. It's the man watching us from the restroom.
Yep.
Justin Calverley.
Justin Calverley. He's our resident bathroom watcher at work. So, proud to be his bathroom break. So congratulations, Justin. You got yourself the Tactical Life magazine. We got some more giveaways, so don't go anywhere. Real quick, I want to talk about my new website, though. If you haven't been to it yet, which I'm guessing by the numbers that I got through my analytics that most of you have. It was ridiculous. It was like 7,000 people visited Pew Pew Nation USA in the last 2 months.
Nice.
I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that many people have been on there. The new website's pewpewnationusa.com. pewpewnationusa.com used to just go to Freedom Fatigues, but I have now created it as an actual website. Still has the apparel on there if you click on the apparel tab. But you can register for our CPL classes on there. You're going to be able to register for other classes that we're going to start offering in the very, very near future. So if you're in Michigan, in our area, you'll be able to get all kinds of different classes now that we're going to start offering. My favorite one is the You Bought a Gun, Now What class that I'm going to start doing. So pretty much you buy a new gun for not even all the first-time buyers, but anybody out there. I know when I started shooting guns, I was a handgun guy. First time I shot a shotgun, I had no freaking clue how to even load it. I had no idea what to do with that thing. So the class is going to consist of it's a shorter class. It's not necessarily even a class. It could be private lessons, whatever. We prefer it to be with 5 or 6 people at least. You bring your own guns, your own ammo. We're going to walk you through every aspect of that gun, how to take it apart, how to clean it, how everything works, ammo to use in it. And then we're going to dry fire. We're going to go to the range, teach you live fire, and actually run you through the whole thing. Then after we shoot, we're going to run you through how to clean the gun as well and maintain the gun. So it's a full from beginning to end. You're going to know your gun inside and out when you're done with that class, and it's going to be a pretty inexpensive class. So I'm excited about that one. And then obviously more with the YouTube channel that's on there and all that good stuff. So let's do another giveaway, and then we'll talk some more about other stuff. All right. The Pew Pew Nation sticker pack. Big and a small. Stickers perfect for your car. And I'm going to start doing something too where if people put them on their car, we're going to give them something.
And you see them?
Yeah, or they got to send me a picture or something. Figure out something something else to give away. A 308 bullet pen or something.
That's pretty cool.
Aren't these things sweet?
I like how they doubled it up.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, dude, I gotta get. They make them in all kinds of different colors and finishes and everything. They're pretty freaking cool.
Don't set that down too long.
Gotta check my office when you leave now. All right, so you're gonna start guessing 1 through 100 for the sticker pack, and
when you see start, go ahead and start guessing.
When you see start from Dennis today. Josh was like on the trigger.
Yeah. Well, see, on here it showed up before. Here it was after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine it showed up before also, though. That's weird. I don't know. The delay is insane. So, start guessing or keep guessing 1 through 100 for the Pew Pew Nation sticker pack. You get one big, one small. 1 through 100. You can also get the Pew Pew Nation stickers at pewpewnationusa.com. Help support us, get us the ability to give you better and badder giveaways. Also, if you go to pewpewnationusa.com right now, the I Plead the Second shirt and the I Plead the Second hoodie are both clearanced out. There's not a whole lot left. So what sizes are listed or what sizes are left, there won't be any more of those. They're getting completely revamped in what I honestly think is a way better design. What do you think?
I do.
I love the design. I think it's freaking awesome. Oh, we got a winner. Yep.
Same one I got.
Oh, no. It's a different one again. Hold on. There's his. Look at.
Okay.
1 before. Wow. How is that even possible? All right, stop guessing. We got a winner. I'm going to make sure here. Just because, like, they're coming through really.
Crazy.
Like, they're coming through at, like, the same time right now. It's crazy. Making sure, just double checking.
Oops, I didn't close that out.
Yeah, that's it. All right. That's wild.
Wow.
It came through like the same exact time. So the winner... Just got to hit this one. The winner is Joseph Deere. So congratulations,
nice job,
Joseph. You got yourself some Pew Pew Nation stickers, some more, because actually I think you just got some not long ago. So you got yourself some more stickers. They better be on all your vehicles at this point. All right, everybody stop. Just caught up.
No, I never hit stop. Slacking off.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we ever hit. I didn't say it either. I just said it verbally. Everybody listened. Hey, you guys listened for once. Or heard at least. So, again, like I mentioned before, the donations, anything from Pew Pew Nation USA, donations, all that stuff, goes to getting you guys cooler, bigger, badder, better giveaways. We do have the Shoot with Pew Pew giveaway that we're going to be doing. It's not going to be a guess 1 through 100. It's going to be every purchase from freedomfatigues.com, every Pew Pew Nation USA purchase from freedomfatigues.com is going to get you entered. So every $5 you spend is going to get you entered into the giveaway. That's not happening yet. When we post it, that's when it happens. So you have to purchase something from Freedom Fatigues, whether it be a sticker, from the Pew Pew Nation USA stuff, whether it be a sticker or whatever. Honestly, I don't know. We'll talk to Freedom Fatigues. We might be able to get them on board where it's anything on the website gets them entered into doing it, and we'll do it together. And then they'll get a Freedom. I bet you they'll give them a Freedom Fatigues gift pack too.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Chris about that.
Right.
Chris and Ryan.
We
we'll
might
talk to Ryan. She's the boss.
Ryan's the boss. Yeah. Chris will just say 1 so he can shoot all my guns. So make sure you guys watch for that. It's going to be huge. But if you can, like I said, donate a couple bucks. The PayPal is detailedImages@gmail.com. Scrolling across the screen here. And Venmo is at Pew Pew Nation. Even $1 helps us out. It helps with shipping, all this stuff, getting you guys more cool stuff, all that good stuff. So,
happy birthday, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, happy birthday. She gave him those in the hats. In the hat. So you got lots of stickers now.
Well, maybe here's another hat that you can win and give to Joe.
So from freedomfatigues.com, again, if you're not familiar with Freedom Fatigues, they sponsor the podcast every week for us. 100% American-made apparel, veteran-owned, retired law enforcement-owned. And when I say 100% American-made, it is 100% American-made. From the stitching to the ink to the design work, everything is 100% American-made. You'd be hard-pressed to find another company out there right now that's can claim the same claim. So that is why I joined forces with them with PewPewNationUSA.com, because I loved the American-made idea. So make sure you check them out. Go to the website, order something. Let them know that we sent you. Order some Pew Pew Nation stuff, and help us out with that stuff. Wait for the new shirts. You're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. But for now, let's give them the beanie.
All right. So we're gonna try this out. So when I say the word "start,"
no typing.
You're gonna guess a number between 1 and 100 to win the beanie. Start.
So Freedom Fatigues beanie, with the Betsy Ross flag on it. This thing is awesome. These are super, super warm. And the best part, look at that. Made in the USA. And that's not a lie on these things. These are 100% made in the USA. It did. It worked. Look at you guys all listening. Holy crap.
New year.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
New year, new
attitude.
New pew pew. You like my new scrolling marquee that I did?
I do.
Too?
I like
I changed the font today. Just looks a little cleaner. Keep guessing 1 through 100. Keep guessing 1 through 100. I had like a little panic moment where I was like, oh shit, I didn't write a number down. You did though. And I'm like, I knew I had a number there. Numbers 1 through 100. Man, I don't want to say it either, but Facebook is actually doing decent today.
Mm-hmm.
Not having any issues at all. I'm seeing guesses like crazy. It's fantastic.
Pause it for a second. Or mute it.
Keep guessing 1 through 100. Yep, we got
There it
a
is.
winner. Oh, I'm not even going to type stop. We're not doing that anymore, right?
Nope. So let me see it because it didn't show up here. There it is. Yeah.
With the dollar sign. All right, so stop guessing. Everybody stop guessing. We're not going to type it. See if you guys listen. So congratulations to James Emery. Congratulations, you got yourself the Freedom Fatigues beanie, the tan colored beanie from them, khaki colored, I guess you could say.
Yep. Everybody that's won today, just make sure you instant message Andy with your address so we can get the product out to you.
Yes, seriously, send me your address because there's still other ones that I have, like envelopes. They're in envelopes, they're packaged, ready to go, and I can't ship them.
No, he's
'Cause I
not
don't-
tracking. He's not tracking you
I'm
down.
not going to track people down. I've messaged people too, and I haven't heard back. So I'm like, well, that might just get reopened and used as a different giveaway. So, Anne Marie said again. I don't think did James win last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think James did, but the Thanksgiving giveaway.
I heard the status of the Thanksgiving giveaway.
I'm not sure.
Maybe he won the Thanksgiving episode.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, message me, James, afterwards and let me know. Give me your address and all that good stuff, and then let me know what you're talking about with the Thanksgiving giveaway. 'Cause I'm not really sure. He said the hat. So apparently he won a hat. I don't know. All right. Well, let me know which one it was or whatever it was. We give a lot of stuff away, so just let me know. We'll get it out to you, and we'll get the beanie out to you. So we got one more giveaway. The best one for last.
So everybody that's listening right now, make sure you're commenting numbers. We're seeing some people that they do it one time and then they quit. You can keep guessing multiple times. So just because you didn't get the right number, just keep guessing.
Yep. Keep guessing. All right. So are you guys ready? Are we ready for one more? The last giveaway?
Yep.
Are they ready for it though?
I don't know. Show us some likes and love.
Yeah, they seem to be lacking here now.
I never realized how much of a hand talker I am
Yeah.
until I watch it on TV.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at all that. They're going at it. They got it. All right. All right. So the last giveaway is. Oh, I'm looking for it on the table. I'm like, what the hell was it? It is a $20 gift certificate to freedomfatigues.com. So this will be an email. They'll email you the discount code. It's a one-time discount code. And you'll be able to go on to freedomfatigues.com or even the Pew Pew Nation USA stuff, and you get $20 off of your entire order. So, $20 to freedomfatigues.com. Oh, we're not typing it, right?
Nope.
Not typing it. So when Dennis says start, you can start guessing.
Numbers between 1 and 100. You mark, get set, grape. Start.
You didn't get anybody?
Nothing.
Wow. All right. So start guessing 1 through 100 for the Freedom Fatigues gift card for almost $100. They would have killed me.
Yes, they would have.
You're like, and you are giving us the other 80, right?
Gift card for $20.
$20 to Freedom Fatigues. All right, keep guessing 1 through 100 for $20 gift card to Freedom Fatigues.
Oh, yes. Mark Scooby.
He came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere, yeah.
Yep. Kurkowski.
Kurkowski, yeah.
App. I don't know what number that is.
I don't know either.
Yeah, like look at we're actually seeing everybody's guesses.
I'm seeing Cliff Scott now.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Facebook all of a sudden decided that they're gonna let this actually function properly. Did Josh just say cock?
He did.
Is he drunk? Josh must be drunk. Wrong video, Josh.
Just remember, you can keep guessing more than one number.
Yep, keep guessing. As fast as you can guess. Guess them out there. 1 through 100. What's up in my throat today? Keep guessing 1 through 100.
We'll be done in like 10 minutes, dude.
Yep. Keep guessing 1 through 100 for the $20 gift certificate. Colton, stop. $20 for you?
Yeah.
$20 gift certificate from you.
Yeah.
What are you going to bed?
For me.
Oh, for you.
What are you trying to do? Squeeze in here?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
I'm squeezing in here.
You ever had a wet willy before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did one to Uncle Jeff.
You did get my brother with one. It was awesome. He was like, hey, Uncle Jeff, because my brother's super tall, you know. He's like, bend down so I can tell you a secret. He was literally like, that's awesome. That was fantastic.
Like this. He was like, and I went. I turned around and licked my finger.
Keep guessing 1 through 100.
See, right there, right there.
Yep, we got a winner.
Yay! Bye.
All right, I'll be done in a minute, buddy.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, we're not typing stop.
Everybody stop.
Stop guessing. We're not typing.
Bye.
Deuces.
See ya. All right. Stop guessing. Everybody stop guessing. Those are sweet, though.
Yeah.
Now it is yours.
I've done it, yeah.
All right. Stop guessing. We'll let you guys catch up, and we will reveal the winner of the $20 gift certificate to freedomfatigues.com.
Yep.
All right. I actually had a couple that were the same thing. It was like right in a row. The winner is...
Diane Barrett Keith.
I was going to make them wait suspense. Just like turn the screen off for a second right when we say it. All right. So, Diana, congratulations, Diane. You got yourself $20... What?
So you've called her 2 different names now. You called her Diana, then you called her Diane.
Well, I called her the right name second because I realized there's no A. Congratulations on the $20 gift certificate to freedomfatigues.com. Again, make sure that you guys message me your information. Address to ship to. There are no sizes today, so I don't need that. Email address to ship to, and all that good stuff. And what you want. I have it written down, but that doesn't mean anything. I got a lot of stuff that goes on. So, congratulations, Diane. Thank you guys for watching. We do this every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Pew Pew Nation Facebook page, and it's also over on the Right to Bear Arms page. Don't know which one you're watching it on, but both the comments go to the same place because we run that page. So make sure you guys share the video, share that we do this. Check out my YouTube channel, Pew Pew Nation. Check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Also, Pew Pew Nation. It's really easy to find. Just type in Pew Pew Nation. You'll find all of my stuff. But share, follow, like, all that good stuff. Lots more coming from us this year, 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. Again, seriously, stay safe out there. Be really careful. Everything that's going on right now. Carry one of these. Thanks for watching, guys.
Deuces.